You have 5 minutes just to grab 2 things. Make sure this is one of them. I'm going to teach you tips and tricks on how to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Welcome to my new channel. I am Clark and this is Stay Ready. First and foremost, I thought the best thing to do would be show you how to make a go bag, or at least what I keep in my go bag. Now this is going to be just if you have 5 minutes just to grab 2 things, make sure this is one of them, right? And probably your phone. So this should already be packed and in a closet or in a drawer somewhere, big drawer. So this is a Vertex bag. It's just a regular black backpack, right? It is not. So this bag has a hidden feature here in the back. This bag has a bulletproof ballistic panel by Premier Body Armor. I think they partner with Vertex. So this is 16.5 inches long by 11 inches wide and is 3A. So this will cover pretty much all handgun ammo, 9mm, 45, and shotgun ammo. And it fits beautifully in the back of the bag. And also another nice feature is it has this little, you can see, this little pocket right here, so you can kind of just stick your arm in here and you can use this as a shield, as a kind of a ballistic shield if you needed to, which is super nice.
Streamlined. Tactical. Zero zippers. Oh God, I'm stuck in the sticky.
First thing first, and the only thing you're going to see outside of the bag is going to be water. This is a Grail water bottle. These are awesome. These are great. If you don't know about them, look them up. These are freaking the best. Now, before that said, I keep these pouches of emergency drinking water in here just so I can immediately have something before I get to a source of water, right? And these are awesome because you can just tear and go. Next question is, how are you going to find water? I think the next critical thing to have in your kit, which most people don't have and I think is pretty underrated, is this little guy. So I don't even know the correct name for this, but it's kind of a valve opening tool. So you know your water spigot, your hose goes into it and it has a little twisty tip on top. A lot of buildings downtown have hose spigots, and they have them because either they need to water their plants or the trees outside, or the maintenance person washes down the street, or for a fire or whatever. So you'll find these random little spigots around urban areas, and they take the twisty bit off so homeless don't use them. But you can just get one of these and you can get water immediately anywhere in any urban environment in like 5 minutes. Is there an easier way to get water in an urban environment than with one of these tools? I don't think so. So check this out. Boom. Look at that. Here's another one. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, baby. So, we got water covered. Gloves. Get you a nice pair of gloves. It doesn't have to be your best pair of gloves, but get a nice pair of gloves because you might be climbing, you might fall, you might have to pick something up, it might be wet, you might need them for precision. So get you a pair of gloves. And this is one thing that I think is really understated, is your personal defense. Definitely not understated, but this is. Everyone will say, oh, you need a firearm or a knife or a taser, or no, none of that. The best personal protection you can physically have on your body is pepper spray. I'm gonna tell you what, one bottle of pepper spray can take out multiple assailants. It will immediately take down the biggest person, because this to your face, there's nobody that's taking it, right? Nobody. This one is a tear gas pepper spray grenade. So this, once you push this down, it locks and then it continuously sprays. So you could just throw this into a room, close the door if someone's there and you're running from them, or throw this into a car window, right? Or just keep the spray continuously and just, get away from me. Or just get you a regular pepper spray. 100% best deterrent you can have. Also, get you a whistle. You never know what's going to happen. You might be hiding, waiting, and you might see support or aid 3-4 blocks away and you can't yell or scream that loud. Get you a whistle. Get you a whistle. Next, let's get into lights. It's gonna get dark, right? Get you a good flashlight. This is a good, not great flashlight. This is an Olight Baton Pro. Has 2 settings, light and dim and off. The little Olight, what is it? Paron, which you can put here, or you can take off and put here, so your hand's free. And both of these use the same charger. Then I can charge them on my Anker power bank, which you should also be carrying a power bank. How you can charge your phone, your accessories, and then I have whatever corresponding cords I need here as well. Also, fire. You might need to make a signal fire. You might need to cook something. Who knows? A lot of preppers are gonna tell you get a ferro rod or a flint. Like, dude, this is 2025. You don't need any of that. Get you a Zippo, right? Zippos are dependable, waterproof, lasted. Get you a Zippo, not a Bic, not the store lighter because those can break and leak. Get you a Zippo. I also have a backup, which is the Zippo electric one, and this can charge on my power bank as well. Also, just keep you some dollar bills. Cash is king. I live close to Mexico, so I also have some pesos. I also keep some credentials. I keep that's where I keep my social and my birth certificate and just a spare ID. Next, get you an IFAK kit. You don't know what IFAK is? It's essentially just a personal first aid kit. This one is made by LTC. Again, not an affiliate, but just a good one I found. It's kind of compact. You can put it in your pocket. Supposedly, I think it's a little too big for the pocket, especially because I've added some stuff. But it's perfect for your bag. In here, we just have a tourniquet. This is a SWAT T tourniquet. It's good. Not great. It's not your tourniquet, right?
Needs more duct tape.
What else I keep in here? Oh, some wound closure strips, wound dressing, burn gel, antibiotic, moleskin, some Advil, Celox. If you don't have any Celox, get you some of this. If you can't stop the bleeding in a lesion or a cut or a wound, this will coagulate and stop the bleeding. Now, into the meat and potatoes. Get you a map of your local city, state, town. This is Southern California, Nevada, and a bit of Mexico. It's waterproof, and you think you know where you're from, but you don't always know everywhere. Also, get you a compass. This is a pretty decent Sunsunto compass. Also has a signal mirror. If you don't know how to use a compass, Google it, dude. Not crazy. And instead of that mirror, I also like this mirror. It's telescoping, and it can help you in evading urban scenarios, as you will see right now. Also, get you a radio. I've got like a crank radio and solar radios, but this is good. I have a couple of these, but I keep one in here. You can communicate with someone else in your party on a certain channel. You can listen to emergency, police, fire, news warnings, and you're not supposed to speak on it, but in an emergency you can be like, hey, what's going on? Where should I go? And people can, direct you to the right channel, but you can hear what's going on and you can contact the outside world with that. So also, just a regular old set of binoculars. You might be on a rooftop and need to be looking around or get to the tallest hill and see where the closest town is, or there might be assailants heading your way and you need to see if they're heading towards you. So also get you a pry tool, something that you can use to get in and out of doors in a pinch. So this will slide into the door frame and will give you just enough room for something like this. This is a shove knife. This is also called a Zac tool. This is what first responders use to slip locks and pop latches. So these two in conjunction can get you access to somewhere in a pinch, and if your life depends on it. It's critical. Knipex. It's essentially a bolt cutter in your hand. These cut like butter, buddy. Stay ready with some of these, bro. Now this more so than ever, and especially in California. This is just your basic respirator. These are the 3M 60926. Essentially just the best filters you can get off the shelf. And this is a half-face respirator. Now, essentially you want something like this with a litany of filters, which we have, and I'll go over another video, but just for your dipping out, bug out bag, this is great. This also can handle small amounts of tear gas, smoke, and particulates. Check function. Boom, boom, right? Make sure you want to get some eye protection too, and that's why I have this, but make sure you get one that seals, because sunglasses are great, but smoke can get in there, tear gas can get in there, particulates can get in there, stuff can get in your eye. Get you one that's sealed. That's when you're going to be putting in real work and staying ready. I have here a siphon pump. This one has an actual pump on it, $15 on Amazon. I'll put the link below for everything. But you might be in a vehicle and not have enough gas, and no gas stations might be open, or whatever it is, you might need to go find gas. Get you a siphon pump. Duct tape. I cannot tell you how versatile this is. You can make rope. You can make a shelter. You can make a boat. Have you seen Mythbusters? I mean, this just unlimited. You can make a t-shirt. You can wrap up your ankle. Anything.
And Sergeant Sickum approves this message.
This is just a personal little kit that I got from like the airplane from a nice airplane ride, right? So it's got like toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, tissues. I also added Compa wipes, little towelettes. So when you get it wet, they turn into a little moist towelette to wipe your ass, or if you need to wipe your face or your hands or whatever. Some earplugs, which are nice in multiple scenarios. I got an extra pair of socks in here. I've also got a couple emergency blankets to keep warm. Last but not least, little bits of food. Nothing crazy. This is a dry bag. So this can be inflated and used as a flotation device. This can keep your clothes dry, your food dry, whatever. I have almond butter. You can get 2 pouches of tuna. I've got 2 oatmeals. You can just pour water in here, sit it like that, leave it for an hour to get mushy, and just drink it. I got a couple electrolytes, super critical, right? I've also got some super greens, just to keep the calories up, and then a little bit of magnesium powder, some mag smooth, because it's gonna be hard to sleep at night, dude. And this will chill you out and just kind of relax you. I get this. Buy it, forget it, put it away, and you will be happy the day that it happens. Especially everything that's going on these days, dude. Get you a go bag. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Now, please, if you could like, subscribe, and follow, and share even. This is my first video. Like I said, I'll be making a bunch more. Got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of tips, breaking down some of these into clips. So we'll check you next time. Thanks for watching.